Okay, GRE math, the GRE quantitative section, that is, wants you to pick up on patterns. That's what's key. So if you see something like this, x minus 2y times x plus 2y equals 4, do not think, oh, I'm going to set up a table here, an xy table. I'm going to start plugging in different values. I'm going to say x is 5. And then I'm going to try to solve it and figure out what y is. Or maybe x is 0, make it a little bit easier. Then I'm going to solve for y. That's not what they're doing. No, that's not what you should do here. The idea here is that you're going to use this x and y plugging in certain cases. And those cases are where you notice that there isn't an algebraic pattern. But here, we don't want to use that table because there is an algebraic pattern. And it is x minus y, x plus y. And we have that pattern here. Why? Well, obviously there's the x's. That part's easy. Notice here you have a minus in the middle, plus in the middle. Here you have a minus, you have a plus. What comes at the end? Well, instead of y, it's 2y. But as long as it's consistent, we could call this entire thing y, and that it sticks to this format. And that's what we want, because if you know that this is the same format and you know that x minus y times x plus y is x squared minus y squared, all you have to do, going back up here, is take this x, square it, we're going to bring this down here, minus that by, and then you have minus 2y times plus 2y, and that gives you again x squared minus y squared. Well, what is y squared? If y is 2y, then it's simply 4y squared. And that's using factoring. And this is an example of polynomial expression. So you have to know that, because if you don't, this is going to take a lot longer. Now, what is x squared minus 4y squared? Well, it's equal to 4, because all we did up here was we took this and we multiplied it following this form, and we ended up with x squared minus 4y squared, and we know that this x squared minus 4y squared is the exact same thing as this, which is equal to 4. Great. How does that help us? Well, look at column A. X squared minus y squared, minus 4y squared. Well, that's column A. We already know that equals 4. What's column B? 4, or 8 rather. So the answer is B. B is great.